Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. Friends, we have already discussed about cell structure and function, its organelles function, about nucleus and structure and function of chromosome, nucleic acid, which is our DNA or RNA. So today friends, we will talk about the cell cycle or cell division cycle. First, I will give you some background information about this topic and then we will move ahead stepwise. So let's begin friends. So friends, if I ask about what is cell cycle or cell division cycle, what does it mean? Then simple answer is cell cycle is a series of events that occur inside the cell and it leads to duplication of our genetic material. Whatever DNA is present inside the cell is replicated and makes a copy of DNA, as well as division of cytoplasm, organelles also takes place, and this all leads to production of two daughter cells. In a simple meaning is that if I say one cell divide to produce two cells and two cell divides to produce four cell and four cell divides to produce eight cell, and this is all done by the cell cycle or cell division cycle. Okay, so friends, now you can say it's a very important process for the growth of animal, and I must say it is a vital process by which your single cell, if I say a single cell, that means if we talk about fertilized egg, if fertilized egg, that is a single cell, develops into a mature organism. Apart from that, our hair, our skin, our blood cell, even some internal organs are also renewed by this cell cycle process. Now come to the phases of cell cycle. Cell cycle is divided into two main phases. One is preparatory phase, that includes G1 phase, S phase and G2 phase. Preparatory phase is also known as interphase. So friends, why we call it as a preparatory phase? Because here cell prepare itself to carry out the mitosis or cell division. And second phase is known as mitotic phase, that includes our mitosis and cytokinesis. So first we will talk about the interphase. Interphase include G1, S and G2. Now what happens in G1? This is our G1 phase. What happens in G1 phase? G1 phase also known as gap 1 phase. In this phase, cell increases in their size and its biosynthetic activity goes up, and the cell also increases its supply of protein and other nutrients, and apart from that, number of organelles like mitochondria and ribosome increases. And G1 phase, friends, also known as growth phase. If everything is okay in this phase, then cell will enter into the S phase. Now we will see what happened in S phase. This is our S phase. In this phase, friends, amount of DNA is replicated. That means DNA is replicated and cell effectively doubled its RNA. DNA synthesis occur in this phase, and rate of transcription, that means formation of RNA and protein, goes down, because in this phase cell needs to replicate its DNA only, not RNA and protein. Now move on to the G2 phase. G2 phase, this is our G2 phase. In G2 phase, this occurs after the completion of DNA synthesis, which is our S phase. In this phase, only protein synthesis and cell growth occurs, so that cell can enter into the mitotic process. Friends, this is all about interphase, in which cell prepare itself to enter into the mitosis process. Now we will talk about the mitosis or M phase. This is our mitotic phase, which is divided into two parts. One is mitosis and other one is cytokinesis. So let's see what happened in mitosis. So friends, here newly duplicated chromosome divides and moves to the opposite pole of the cell, and this is done with the help of spindle fiber, which are our aggregates of microtubules. When chromosome reaches to the opposite pole of the cell, then cell is divided by cytokinesis process. So the purpose of mitosis is to produce more cell. After the first round of mitosis, there are only 2 cells, and then friends 2 cell produces 4 cell, and 4 cell produces 8 cell, and this continuous division give rise to a fully functioning organism. So this is all about the phases of cell cycle. Now we will talk about the type of cell division. First is our binary fission, which is the amitosis, and it is a very simplest type of division, and other one is mitosis, and third one is meiosis. So let's talk about the binary fission. Binary fission or amitosis, this is the most uncommon type of cell division, and this is found in our acellular organism like in bacteria, yeast, amoeba and diatoms. So friends, what happen in this process? What happens? Nucleus start, this is our nucleus, and nucleus start elongating, you can see over here, and this does a constriction, this is our constriction, gradually deepens, and this eventually gives rise to 2 daughter nuclei. You can see these are the 2 daughter nuclei, and you can see now cytoplasm divide. This is our cytoplasm which divides and give rise to 2 daughter cells. These are our 2 daughter cells. So friends, this is the simplest and uncommon type of cell division, which is only found in acellular organism like bacteria, yeast, amoeba and diatoms. Now move to the mitosis process. You can see this is a cell and newly duplicated DNA. You can see here, this is our cell, this is a DNA and which is duplicated in this cell, and then after duplication, these are the, you can see spindle fibers are there. With the help of a spindle fiber, this DNA will separates and reach onto the different poles of the cell, and after cytokinesis, two new cells are formed. These are, you can see, these are our spindle fiber which helps in separating the chromosome, and this is our chromosome, and then after cytokinesis these 2 cells are formed. So if we talk about the mitosis function, then we can say mitosis is very important for the growth of an organism. If we talk about its second function, then mitosis is used to repair injured cell, like if cells are damaged, then this can be a physical damage, and physically injured like a cut which can also be repaired easily. And sometimes you have seen that lizard and crabs and many animal can lose their tail and claws without any fear. This is because the limb can be grown with the help of mitosis process. And in a multicellular organism, a single zygote can become an entire organism with the help of this mitosis process only. So this is all about meiosis. Now we will move to the this is all about, we have already discussed about mitosis. Now we will move on to the meiosis process. In this process, single cell divide twice. You can see this is the division that takes place twice. This is one division and this is another division. So this is our reduction division, and cell divides twice to produce 4 cells that contain half the original amount of DNA and chromosome. Here you can see this is the half the amount of parent DNA. This is our parent cell which have double amount of DNA, and this is our daughter cells. This is our daughter cell which contain half the chromosome as compared to parent. So cell division, the cell division required to produce ours, this cell division is important for the production of our sex cells like egg cell and sperm cell. So Meiosis is important. Why meiosis is important? Meiosis is important because it produces our sex cell like sperm cell in males and eggs in females, where the chromosome are haploid. If we talk about the somatic cell, which is produced by mitosis, where the diploid cells, they are diploid, chromosome are diploid in number, diploid set of chromosome are present in somatic cells. Now we will talk about the difference between mitosis and meiosis. We have already discussed that it takes place in somatic cells. Yes, this is responsible for the growth of organisms, and meiosis that takes place in the germ cell, and it takes part in the formation of eggs and sperms. And it meiosis occurs in only sexually reproducing organism, and mitosis occurs in asexually and sexually reproducing organism. And at the end, chromosome numbers remain constant in daughter cell. In case of mitosis, if we talk about meiosis, then chromosome number reduced to half from diploid to haploid cell in daughter cells. If we talk about the meiosis, then it takes place only in germ cell. So this is all about our cell cycle or cell division cycle. We will continue genetics in next video. So thanks guys.